It's Monday night, and the man cave is open for business after a tough week 4 defeat. Where do the Ravens go from here? Down 95 in the ATL, a little eight-town stomp called Little John Luda and Ursher. Tell him run it back. We'll see what the Commanders do after that. And we have another illustrious guest, one of the littest in the Ravens community, bringing the energy, the excitement. It'll be a lituation. Episode 507. Let's get it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Episode 507. We are in the building, back again on another manic Monday here in Baltimore and beyond. Only place, fellas, giving you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Always up in the game when we have a guest like we have. Got to bring my best sounds out. But we know what the time it is. Time for the Flex Zone. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate you. We love you. Just hit the thumbs up on your way in. It costs you nothing. But if you want to support what we do here, you can super chat us. You can hit the Cash App. The Flex Zone 1 on all social media. Throw your ones up and acknowledge us as we are bringing you that sports heat in the man cave, open to everyone. Let's get to it. Another week, a fresh week of content, another Ravens loss, and I think Raj is ready to hand in the pink slip to old Harbs. Raj, what's going on, my guy?
No bread, no water, just hate. That's one big son of a bitch!
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh man, they need to finish Harbaugh. It's time, bro. It's time for him to go. But I'm not the only person that feels that way. But I'm not going to take up as much time because my boy, brother Nitro, is here from the Wonderkin Show, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to discuss the state of this team. I'm so glad that this happened today and not back in August because it's a perfect time for this. It really is. So let's get it started.
Of course, we take it to D.C. with the commander, lawyer, and the voice of reason, one half of the founding fathers, captain of the Goofy Ship.
Those haters can't stand us.
Turn that damn music off. Turn it off.
Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we?
I hate it.
Commanders.
Hate it.
Stupid. Just stupid. Jam. Oh, jam. Well, now that's goofy.
And less than a month away from the NBA Cravante Media Day, Zion on Ozempic. And we can't forget this.
Come on now, say it with me. Everybody beats the Wiz.
Wildly unnecessary.
Never too early. Never too
Wildly
early.
unnecessary.
Never too early.
No, but yo, he looks wildly smaller, like wildly thin. Like,
Remember when Peter Griffin lost that weight on Family Guy? Just random thing. I'm sorry. Just had to-
crazy. This was a rough weekend in sports for us, guys. But let's talk about it. Let's use this therapeutically. Let's get through this. You know what I'm saying? Together. We have a hell of a guest. Can't wait till he gets on to talk his stuff. All right, man. Let's get this thing kicked off.
Last but not least, want the other OTC, the tribal chief, the one and only Drizzy Dre. How you feeling, my guy? Let's get you right.
Acknowledge me. Whose house? Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. I love you solo.
Hey man, I'm ready to rock and roll. I love our guests, but I hate to be here for the reason after an embarrassing loss. So let's get to it.
Well, there's only one person to call after a tough loss like this. We take it to the land of crazy, none other than one of our favorite states, Florida, for the littest, most energetic, the king, the bishop of the Ravens community church, the Ravens flock. You know, he'll keep you laughing. He'll slap some people if they need to be slapped, and he's great in the community. Returning back to the Flex Zone podcast, this brother's graciously blessing us with his time. You know him. You love him. Number one on this program and number one in your hearts, most importantly, the one and only Nitro, host of the Wonderkin Show, joining us once again. Put your hands together, everybody. Make some noise for him.
No Flex Zone. What's good, everybody?
Finish him, Daddy.
Guy.
What's up? What's up, my guy?
Listen, man, you already know what's up. Team is in absolute disarray, but we gonna come on here and talk about it definitely because you know we got to get into it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
How can the people keep up with you, brother Nitro? What do you do on your channel? And real quick, some of the great work you do in the community needs to be spotlighted as well. Talk a little bit about that if you want as well, but definitely applaud you for that, my brother.
Yeah, y'all can catch me on the Wonderkin Show. 2 vids a day, 2 shorts a day, and also in the morning times we go to the Wonderkin Morning Show. We put on a live for about an hour or more, and then for the community, you already know what it is: the bread box at the church, pantry. We get meats and stuff like that from Publix, give out to the homeless. So yeah, definitely stay busy. Every Friday is the bread box, and you guys see me live from there from Bimbo Bakeries. So definitely helps a lot of people, a lot of kids get snacks and certain stuff like that for school. So it's definitely a blessing for the community. Definitely. Yeah.
Go ahead, Raj. Dre, y'all go ahead. Go straight to it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Just wanted to plug that.
I let Uncle Raj go first.
All right, I'll go first. Okay. Brother Nitro, is a pleasure to have you in our house again. I'm always on your lives in the morning, watching your videos constantly. We be going back and forth about this team and the late all the goofiness. You know, a lot of people in the chat know, Jared Thomas knows, King Lee knows. But my question is this, man. And I know you lost your voice because I know you were screaming. I can hear it in your voice.
I got the water for it. Don't worry, I got you.
Bro, like, where do we go from here, man? Like, I understand that we 1-3 right now. I understand that this team is in disarray. A lot of Ravens flock is floundering, you know, over this goofiness that this team has put us through. But where do we go from here? Let's just start there. Where do we go from here?
Down. No, let me stop. No, listen, it all matters at this point. The only thing that matters is in the injuries, because we don't know how long Lamar's going to be out. We don't know how long Patrick Ricard's still going to be out. We already know Matt Abike's out for the rest of the season. His whole career might be in jeopardy. Prayers go out to him. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two mains offensively that I'm worried about. Travis Jones should be back. If we get guys back from injury within a game or two, we can still make the playoffs. The problem is, it's how far will we go in the playoffs with this defense giving up everything on the first date. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to worry about. But if we can get healthy, Patrick Ricard and Lamar Jackson can somehow find a way to get healthy, this offense will once again be dominant. We will be able to play keep away and we'll win the time of possession. And that's going to be the way they're going to have to win games. And I'm going to let y'all know this now. That means there will be a resurgence, a revival, you understand, of one named Derrick Henry. So that's what I believe. I'm keeping hope alive because, you know what I'm saying, yes, we're 1-3. Never been done before, but let's be honest. I mean, 12-5, if we lose any more, let's say 2 more games for the year, 12-5. If we lose 3, we're 11-6. So we just got to buckle down. They got to buckle down. Guys got to tackle. You know what I'm saying? Roquan's not out there no more, so we'll probably get better tackling. So, yeah, looking definitely forward to see how we move forward with this. Definitely. That's where I'm at with it. I can't be down on it no more, guys. I can't look at, Jared Thomas and everybody crying and worrying what happened next. I can't be that way. I have to be the light. And sometimes the light You got to do things you don't want to do. So I got to be positive. I can't immerse myself with negativity.
All right, let me follow up then and ask you this then. Do you think that the offense might be scoring too fast and keeping the defense on the field too long?
Ooh. Dang, y'all didn't tell me y'all going to ask good questions. That's actually, listen, you know what's crazy with that? That could be part of the problem. If y'all remember Chip Kelly with the
Eagles.
With the Eagles, that was part of the problem. The Eagles were scoring so fast that the defense, even though remember they used to use that wide 9 rush and the defense was breathing super hard. So it could be it because people don't understand or realize that even though you can lean on people with Derrick Henry is not your typical power back that just plows through the middle of the line, for 3 yards every time. He's a home run hitter. He is one of those guys that, like, you almost see from the smaller backs that will hit a hole, go for 50, 70 yards, nobody's catching him. You understand where I'm coming from? So that's a very good point. We could be scoring too fast. I don't know how we change that because what do you tell Derrick Henry to do? You go 20 yards, just go down? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the quarterback. So, listen, my thing is put as much points on the board as possible. We've already seen games where we've been up 20 points, 20 plus points, scored 40, and we lost. My thing is don't stop scoring. Don't stop. Don't stop till they get enough at that point because one more, like in all honesty, guys, right? This defense is letting up not only the most points, but the most big plays in the league. So we already know that they're going to give it up. So if we can jump on we can jump on them first, at least it allows our defense to pin their ears back. That's even better. So it gives them less to do. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, oh, you got to worry about the run and you got to worry about the pass. Now it's just pin your ears back and go get the quarterback or get whoever's behind the line of scrimmage. Attack now. You know what I mean? And if you need a team that was built like that, the Indianapolis Colts. If y'all remember when Peyton Manning went down and everyone said, oh my God, this defense is terrible because they always play with the lead. So they allowed those two great passers they had, Mathis and what's his name? Was it Freeney?
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney, and I believe it was Mathis on the other side, right?
Yep. Rasheed Mathis.
Yes, on the other side, and allow them to pin those ears back and go get the opposing quarterback. The problem that we're going to have in that is can Oweh actually go get the quarterback? And will Mike Green continue to make progression into being a full-time starter? Because KVM, when he went down, wasn't doing any better.
My question is this, man. After seeing this team at the Lions game, boy, you crazy. You crazy. You crazy, Byron. But after seeing this team at the Lions game and just seeing how dejected the fan base was after that, how do you feel about the mental of the Baltimore Ravens? I know I heard a lot of people saying that I think Gianna Hahn was in the locker room because she covers the team, that most of the players were gone by the time the loss was the only person that was in there was Lamar, and he was by himself. And Rashad Bateman's over here getting dressed. And like I think Kyle Hamilton was talking to the media. Like, how do you feel about the mental of this team? Like, I know we're 1-3, but do you think it's going to get better? Do you see Harbaugh losing this team? How do you feel?
You know what's funny? I don't think Harbaugh's lost the team. I'm going to make sure I say that right now. I don't think Harbaugh's lost the team. What I think is this is an amalgamation of Harbaugh. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, everyone would make the argument, be like, oh, they're not listening to him. It's not that. He has successfully built a team that mirrors how he does things. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, they've adopted everything that is Harbaugh. When we won in 2012, when we won that Super Bowl, right? He was trying to do the same thing. Ray Lewis looked at him and said, do you see these traps? do you see these guns? I run this locker room, not you, right? And he felt a way about it. He felt a way about it. And did he win? Yes. But he was there along for the ride. You did notice once we won that Super Bowl, they got rid of all of the so-called guys that were speaking out for us to even win that Super Bowl. So it wasn't even something that, if you look at Harbaugh's face when we won, he wasn't.
Yeah, that was Joe. That was Joe doing that.
Yeah, Joe was doing that. He was just like, because he didn't win it the way he wanted to win it. He didn't win because these guys are ego-driven. They would rather lose their way than to win another way. You understand where I'm coming from? So he's built this team to be a lot of choir boys. Guys that are very passive. Guys aren't like, you know what I'm saying, rah-rah guys in the locker room. They're just, look, I'm here to do my job. We're going to pray together. We're going to sing together. After games, we're going to hug you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they built the team. So now, like, there's no guys to be like, yo, get off y'all tails and let's go. The last one was MP Juice Man. What happened to him?
Got out of there.
Yeah.
There you go. So, yeah, I don't believe he's lost the locker room. I just believe the locker room
Nick right about the Chiefs and about his stance with the Ravens. When do you think we finally just be like, all right, enough of the Nick Wrights and enough of the other social media and journalists out there who say these things about the Ravens, and then finally get over the hump to just finally do it, get to that
They'll
Super
never
Bowl?
go away. They're never going away.
Listen.
They're like herpes. Popping up every month. Listen, and I mean that honestly. Like, guys, look, right? Our world now is controlled through social media. They know this. Even if you don't want to hear something, social media will put it right in front of you so you at least see it. So they're not going nowhere. You understand where I'm coming from? And even if Lamar wins one title, the Baltimore Ravens win one title, that's not going to stop them. They're going to say it's lucky. Did it stop what they say about Jalen Hurts?
No. They talk trash about him.
Every day.
They still do talk trash about him.
They talk more trash about him now than what he did before he won one. Because before it's like, oh, he'll never win one. He's not top 5. I wouldn't have him top 10. He's trash. He's holding back Philly. And what did he do? He went against Nick Wright's team and just hit him with that. Just touchdowns everywhere, right? Then Nick Wright now every day. Oh, Jalen Hurts can't throw. He ain't a quarterback. Every day now. Because he proved everybody wrong. So now the Jalen Hurts thing is on a constant loop. That's all that's going to happen with Lamar. The one title will not quiet the naysayers. They're going to say there's a lot of bad quarterbacks. Even though he has multi-MVPs and everything else, that's not going to change anything. What's one Super Bowl? Unless Lamar wins 2 or more, that's when he becomes undeniable. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah. And once he becomes that, then they're going to act like they always knew that this was a possibility, and they're going to try to erase some of the stuff that they said. That's the way this is going to – that's how the media does it. People even forget about Mike. Like a lot of y'all guys are Michael Jordan fans, right? Yep. Yeah, I remember the 90s. If you grew up in if you were 80s, baby, you remember what they were saying about Jordan. They were calling him a bog, right? They were calling him a non-leader. They're calling him a dunker. They're calling him a player that can't get it done, a player that can't lead men. That's what they were saying about him. So, and all of these sports writers. So when he won, Air Jordan. I love Jordans. I got Jordans. All my babies got Jordans, right? Right or wrong?
Right.
The narrative changes because at the end of the day, they're the ones that write the historical pamphlet to your career. And that's all they're going to do. People don't seem to recognize that. The media's never wrong. They just pivot.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it ain't changing. It ain't going nowhere. Lamar would have to win 2. I'm telling you that. You will get even more mad if he wins one because some of the stuff they'll say. You would think like, are you serious? Like the trolling would be turned up probably 2 notches until he wins another one.
My question is this, man. I've been telling you that Lamar needs to go crazy in the locker room. He needs to put his foot down because he's at a time in his life where he's 28 years old, turning 29 in January. He's not getting any younger. He's getting older, and he's in his 8th year, going on his 9th year.
Yeah.
Like, enough is enough, man. When is he going to go to EDC and be like, look, bro, we need to get this done right now. And I need you to get me who I need you to get me on this offensive line. What is it going to take for number 8 to just be like, you know what, screw it. I want this now, or get rid of me.
Man, you know what's crazy with that? I don't know. Because nobody wants to lose their job, right?
Mm-hmm.
The NFL follows trends. Lamar's won 2 MVPs, right?
Yep.
3-time All-Pro, first team?
Correct.
There's a lot of teams out there right now that would not pay him what he's getting paid in Baltimore. I'm not even asking you guys. I'm telling you that. Hence why last time when he was free, a lot of the teams now context matters because of they didn't want guaranteed contracts too, and they used him as a sacrificial lamb. So there's context to that also. But a lot of these guys, these anonymous GMs, these anonymous execs are for all those other teams. They don't want him. They don't believe he should even be playing right now. He's an anomaly. So I think Lamar's looking at it like, bruh, I don't want to get, because they'll pick Harbaugh over Lamar. I'm telling you this now.
You think they're going to pick Harbaugh over Lamar?
Remember, you got somebody like the Colts old GM who said that he thought that he was supposed to be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
They'll Terrell Pryor him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
They don't like you got to understand, like when the NFL thinks one thing about you, you'll never shake it, no matter how good you are. The only way Lamar can shake it is if he wins multiple titles before. Like if he won 2 titles, that's a total different. Then people will fight over it. But Lamar is gauged differently than his contemporaries. You understand where I'm coming from?
That's true.
So as long as he is not won, he hasn't done anything in their eyes. What did that one exec come out and say? He could win 25 MVPs. He can win multiple All-Pros. He'll never be a real QB to me. You know how much unmitigated gall you have to say something like that about a player? That no matter you're going to win 25 MVPs, and we won't consider you a QB. They're just echoing how most of them feel. You see what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of us got to understand that. That's why the media can get away with saying some of the like crude, snide remarks that they do against Lamar. Like this one guy, you forgot what's his name? Told him that he could shove his MVPs up his tail.
Mad Dog.
Yeah, Mad Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Name another time in any show that you've heard that say that to any MVP.
I've never heard that from anybody.
I didn't even hear Mad Dog say that, but that doesn't surprise me about Mad Dog.
Oh yeah, when he said it, I clipped it and put it on Twitter, and it went well over 1 million views. People couldn't believe it. Well over 1 million, on Twitter. So this is the web of problems that we have, the conundrum, because we have a coach that is comfortable, whose seat seems to always be at 70 degrees with massage, right? And we have a quarterback that seems to hold all of the blame. All the blame for anything going wrong falls at his feet. I've heard people say, who cares if the defense is bad? A lot of people play with bad defenses, and you're fast. You can dodge what the O-line is doing. Don't throw a pick in it. You know what's crazy? Lamar Jackson on the year right now has 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, 1 interception.
10 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 fumbles. And people are saying they need more.
I've heard that. You're right. You're right. I've heard that.
So you get where I'm coming from? Like, he's already on pace for like 52 touchdowns passing. And then they're like, what's 3 passing touchdowns? Why couldn't Lamar throw 4? Where's the Jackson 5 at? I thought you were supposed to be that guy. Thought you were supposed to be fly, touch the sky. So this is that. That's why I try to tell people it's not. It's just totally different rules. And the fan base that we have are a megahorn for half of it. Yeah, like, think about it right now, right? You're shaking your head, right?
No. I was gonna say, you're right. You are correct.
Yeah, that's right.
You are correct, because back in the day when Joe was the quarterback, it's the same fan base. Same fan base, not as much on Twitter, because Twitter was a little different back then.
In its infancy, yeah.
But in this city, because I grew up in this city, in Baltimore City, they
Yeah.
used to talk so much trash about Joe. Joe couldn't do this. Joe's average. Joe's never going to win a Super Bowl. Get rid of Joe. Joe this, Joe that, Joe that. So when Lamar came, it's almost the same thing. They give Lamar a little bit of grace, because they love the way how he plays and how he runs the football, and he scores touchdowns. But when the playoffs come, it's a little different story. You get some fans that be like, oh, he's never going to win us a playoff game, or he's never going to win us a championship. Look at him. He threw 3 interceptions in the playoff game. It's like, bro, we can't have it both ways, man. We cannot have it both ways.
But I'm glad you brought that up, because that is the narrative in Baltimore, that Joe wasn't good during the regular season, but great in the playoffs. Lamar is great in the regular season, but is bad in the playoffs. That's the narrative in Baltimore, though.
But that's a lie. Joe Flacco had the greatest postseason run in NFL history. I repeat, the greatest Super Bowl run in NFL history.
Fact.
Even better than Eli?
Facts.
Even better than Eli?
The greatest Super Bowl run.
Turn me up in the headphones. Turn me up.
Like turn me, like you don't hear me? Like he had the greatest Super Bowl run of all. What was it? 13 or was it 12 or 13 touchdowns? 0.
13 touchdowns,
No picks.
0 picks.
Yeah,
no picks.
0 picks.
Facts.
Eli gets exalted and praised
Tom
because if it wasn't for Eli, Tom Brady would have like 10 of them things.
Yeah.
Real talk. He was bling bling, money ain't a thing. You understand where I'm coming from? If it wasn't for Eli and the Mannings. So that's why people be like, thank you. We can't stand him now. Can you imagine if he had 3 more? Like, you feel what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
But when you talk about the greatest Super Bowl run of all time is Joe Flacco. But if you take that away, that one great magical run, there's a reason why they used to nickname him Fluco.
Oh, hey, who do I say? What I say every week on this show?
There's how many
Average
games where
Joe.
he had a QBR 5,
Oh, that was
passer
early.
rating of 10.
That was early on, man.
Average
Early
Joe.
No.
Early on.
It was.
I remember when he did it versus the Texans. You know why? Because my favorite players were on the Texans. My team was the Ravens. My favorite players, Andre Johnson was my favorite receiver at the time. Him and Steve Smith Sr. And then I loved Arian Foster. So I was like, man, dang, I'm really liking this Texans squad. I can name all of them. Owen Daniels, Kevin Walter, Gary Kubiak is the coach, which we had some success when Gary Kubiak came over, was our offensive coordinator, did we not?
Yes, we did.
Okay, Matt Schaub is the reason why that team didn't go as far as it should have. But make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. Like, that time that when he did what he did, like, man, look at here, bro. The Texans were kicking his tail. J.J. Watt was flinging that man. You remember what the Hulk did to Loki? When he said puny God? That's what J.J. Watt was doing to Fluke. Boom, boom, boom. And then you see Fleck trying to crawl. Ray, come back, please. And he's like, oh, no, you ain't going nowhere. And he grabbed my foot and then do it again. That's what the Texan squads were doing to the Ravens. And if you do not believe me, if you think that I'm being any bit facetious, please Bring it up. Look at the stats. You're gonna be like, I'm like, yeah, I remember them vividly. So people are only looking at the one great magical year, the great magical run that he had, and forgot about all the other paltry years where we were like, please, God, send us somebody else. Please, Flacco, he's evil. Like, people forget about that.
I got pushed back a little bit. Because remember, he was having a good year that year before. I won't bring up that play though. I hate that play.
Average Joe?
No, it wasn't average at all. We should have been in the Super Bowl. We should have been in the Super Bowl that year.
Are you talking about the missed kick? Yeah,
I'm talking about the drop pass and the missed kick. You know,
the TJ Husmanzada.
Was that
we was no Nitro. We was supposed to go to that Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that wasn't a match. Like, listen, I went on the channel and we broke Ashley Shelton and them is in here. We broke him down season by season. Trust me. Like, I'm not gonna say that like he was not great.
That's not.
He was never like you never looked at Joe Flacco in any of the season that he had and were like, that's an all-pro quarterback.
You're right. He wasn't great. He wasn't great in the regular season, but 2014, 2011, 2012, he did good things for the Baltimore Ravens. In the playoffs, he did. That's all I'm saying.
What was it? What was that old thing where it said his first 5 or 6 playoff games? It was like 54% completion percentage. He threw more picks than touchdowns, something like that. His first 5 or 6 playoff games. Like so that's like, you get where I'm coming from. So that's why, like, I look at it and I laugh because there's never no great. And think about the team, the players that the Ravens accumulated to gift him for it even to make that run. People forget we're not winning those games without Jacoby Jones, right? Catching everything in his vicinity.
Anquan Bolden
catching balls, paws, and here, everywhere. Yeah, act like I'm joking with that one, right? People, you're right. Guys were doing their job.
Yes.
It was not all on. If Flacco said, I'm about to get sacked, who's that down there? Jones, JJ, throw it down there. Two people's on me. Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy. And he just catch that bad boy every single time. If it's on 2 people, those are horrible passes. They're just living on a prayer, the song, literally a football play. And they catch it, and everyone's like, oh, Joe Flacco did so good. No, the players around him did their jobs. That's the difference. These players got to do their jobs. The offensive line did their jobs. The running back did his job. The defense, even when they were old, Ray Lewis had a cane on the field. Limping everywhere, right? And guess what? He did his job. We got a team right now where the guards don't want to do their job. The tackles don't want to do their job. The linebackers don't want to do their job. The edge rushers don't want to do their job. The coaches don't want to do their job. The running backs are not doing their job. And then everyone says, that's your fault. Name another time that's ever happened in Baltimore history. Please.
I can't think of one.
You can't.
No, because usually the defense shows up, but this time the defense ain't showing up. Nobody's showing up.
Bro, listen, man. I think it was, Kevin Ostreicher?
Yes, Ostreicher.
Yeah. He had put out a stat like the Ravens got like 2 turnovers or a turnover, something like that. Was it 1 turnover? 1 turnover since like last year, November or some junk like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, huh? Seriously? That long? We be going on droughts where the defense makes no plays. None. Do you know how bad that is? And it's not even saying you can blame the coaches on some of them. There's times when the ball will hit them right here. They will catch it, look at it, examine it, and throw it back at the quarterback and be like, no, we want you to score. Lamar's going to earn it. Like, what? Yo, don't listen, man. Y'all going to make me send myself, bro. Y'all going to make me send myself. No, tripping. So that's why I say, when we come down to this team, it's so frustrating because it's not something that it's not like it can't be fixed. But the problem is that the coach allows it because that's the mindset of the coach. You heard them say, we have a chance as long as 8 is out there. Oh, we had a bad game. 8 is out there. Hamilton said that.
Yeah, he did.
Y'all don't remember that?
I do.
Hamilton came out and said that.
That was a week ago, I believe he said that.
Yes. As long as 8's out there, we got a chance. Imagine that. Yo, we give up 45. But Lamar's over there. We got a chance. And if we don't win, we won't even blame Hamilton and them. The entire fan base will come together like a beautiful symphony singing praise onto the destruction of one man instead of the team. Like, what? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you start like Joe Flacco and them, bro. It's not even close. It's not.
It was a different time back then. I will say they were an actual team. They weren't just the Ray Lewis's and Ed Reeses. They were the Ravens. Now these are just the Lamar and the Lamarettes,
Oh yeah.
And if Lamar ain't doing his thing, then the Lamarettes ain't gonna do nothing. They just gonna be like, hey, Lamar couldn't get it done, so we can't get it done either. But
bad game, Lamar.
On offense, I gotta ask him then on offense because you're talking about Lamar. What happened to Keaton Mitchell? Like, we've been seeing Hill, we've been seeing Henry, but
he in Harbaugh's doghouse. That's what happened.
Nah, we need him though.
Go. Y'all seen Falele, right?
Yes, sadly. Big Lele.
You say, wouldn't you surmise, come to the conclusion that we would need a better guard after multiple seasons of what he's put on tape? Huh?
Look, we've been asking for Ben Cleveland for the longest time.
I asked for you to be on that Nitro. I was like, Nitro, can you please play guard?
Listen, man. Listen, I won't get on the field. He ain't letting me on there. Nitro, especially the way I be talking, he gonna keep me on the bench right next to Cleveland. Bro. Like, I'm dead serious with you, bro. It's nasty, bro.
Poor Cleveland, man.
Like, so Keaton is not gonna, like, look. I said this before. The Ravens have a tendency that when a player can outplay their contract, but they don't want that player to outplay their contract because they want to keep that player, they will cut their touches. They'll cut their time on the field so that another team can't pick them up or don't want them. Just so they can keep them on the team. We've seen it when Keaton Mitchell first started going off. I know you guys remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Keaton Mitchell started to go off, and what happened? Oh, this year, he had 5 touches. Man had like 90 yards. Next game, all right, we'll give him 3 touches. 3 touches, 80 yards. Give him 2 touches. 2 touches, 70 yards. You know what? He ain't playing. So why is he not playing? Well, he just can't use him like that. Guys, it happens in games sometimes, bro. It happens sometimes like that, bro. That's how he came out and said. The Ravens do that. And we have to come to the understanding that that's the way that they do business, and they're not changing. Ozzy's still there. You know that, right?
Yeah, and we wish Harbaugh would have joined him right in the front office too.
And so Keaton,
who's the guy from the Celtics? Brad Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
They should have gave him that old treatment.
I don't think Harbaugh wants to leave coaching.
I don't care what you want to leave.
But what I'm saying is, if he wanted to leave, that would have been a place for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think he wants to leave until he wins. Like, you remember how Jerry Jones has been wanting to do it his way for the longest time, and he's been losing for so long? He knows what he's doing is wrong, and he knows if he does it the Jimmy Johnson way, right, he'll win. But because he wants to do it his way, ego, he will lose for decade after decade after decade. Put the fans through absolute, you know what I'm saying, heartbreak just to appease his own ego. That's Harbaugh.
How do you feel about Kyle Hamilton's apology? Do you accept his apology?
I don't accept nothing. Nothing. Why would I accept? When he said what he said it with his chest too. He was saying, listen, I'm kind of light-skinned, right? When we us light-skinned dudes, when we say stuff like, yeah. We pose. He posed when he said it. He's like, yeah, I just kind of feel that Raven fans are licking the lips, spoiled. Then he went like this. So I already knew he was on time. I was like, oh, that's how you feel? We spoiled. And what did he say? It's not something what we've seen. It's not like something that we haven't been through. Straight out of the pot and fan into the fire, right? So then he gets his butt, blown out. Pause. And then now he want to be like, guys, to the Ravens flock, I just want to apologize. We're not putting together the defense that you guys or that we're even accustomed to. And, the other day when I was posing and then telling y'all was spoiled, you remember that day? It was a long time ago, though. And I looked at y'all like this.
I was being light-skinned.
Yeah, I was being light-skinned. I misspoke. Get out of here. No. Like, what kind of foolishness is that? Like, you said what you said because you believe. You said, like, what gets me crazy with people? People will say some of the most crazy things, right? And because it did not work, then they want to apologize because now they've been put out on Front Street. You ever seen people like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you've seen movies and stuff like that where they won't heed directions and they'll be like, I know more than you, dollar. But after they don't fall in their face and they don't have nowhere else to go,
they come crawling back.
Come back on the humble.
The prodigal son. The Bible talks about it. But you know what? I ain't Jesus. If you want forgiveness, go to Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Songs of Solomon. Don't look at Nitro with those eyes of, can I just want some love? You ain't getting no love. None. Not even a little.
And that's a little bit.
My gosh.
That's a little bit.
Not even joking, bro. Man, made me mad, bro. When he said it, I was so mad. I'm like, you realize what you're saying? You realize how petty some of us are? And then, you know what I'm saying? And it's in the work. You know what makes it worse? Hamilton said it, but it sounded like Harbaugh. So it's not even like you're your own man. You're just parroting another man's words. So that's why I looked at him and I said, I rebuke you. I ain't playing games. Get out of here. Now, guess what? Now he's going to have to be the leader without all the other all-pros. He's going to have to lead them. He's going to have to do it also without the fan base. It's okay, Kyle. Because you see what happens is if he would have been like, look, we got to do better. Zach's our guy. And if we do better, that just looks better for him. You know what I mean? But we're going to get that done. All of us would have been like, we tired of this, but Hamilton, we understand. Right or wrong?
Correct.
Right.
He isolated himself within the fan base. And the fan base, when things aren't going your way, that's who you fall back on. The fan base. Because once again, just like I said, see, I bring everything full circle. Social media is ingrained in everyday culture. So when you put on that little Instagram, that little Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, you're seeing everything. You're hearing Everything. This is not sports from the 2000s where we all went to da-da-da, da-da-da to catch the highlights.
Mhm.
Those days are gone. Everybody catches it from this little thing called a smartphone. We're all tied to it. Our bank statements, our communication. Some people have jobs all through this. So they're going to get, so now he can't even run from the hate. And he's looking for the fans, sorry. Can you forgive me? And the answer is, if you want forgiveness, it's right there in the it's right there in the dictionary somewhere between foreboding and fracking. It's somewhere between there. Look at the dictionary for it, but you're not getting it from me. No, because you already told me how you feel.
Well, we've been talking about the defense. Zach Orr, what do you think he needs to do? Do you think he needs to be demoted or fired, especially being that Chuck Pagano's in the building too?
Shave his beard.
Just shave his beard and that's the solution.
That's the solution. Because you know what? That beard be having people feeling real. You ever seen that when people get that beard, they start,
I'm the man.
I'm the man. I'm a lumber man. You know what I'm saying? You seen it with James Harden. When he got that beard, no one can tell him nothing. Ricky Rose, he need to cut that beard off and remember, oh my God, I remember who I am. I was a linebacker, right? I know what needs to be done. Yes. It's almost like it clears the mind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping it happens. But on a real tip, listen, Zach Orr is not the one missing tackles. This is 50-50. Do I like his scheme? No, I don't. But there's times where it's schemed up perfectly. And they will break 4 tackles. Or they will drop the interception. Or they will be out of place. So then you're looking at it saying, I can't put all the blame on the coach. I can't. I cannot. Because, once again, he's not on the field. Hence, another reason why I bring everything full circle, why I said that if Hamilton did not say the fans are spoiled, we would have said, we understand. We understand what you're saying. That's the full circle of it all. Is Zach going somewhere? I believe if the defense plays bad one more game, he's gone. But guess what? He's just a scapegoat.
Yeah.
That's all he's going to be. Like, people need to get out of the mindset, oh, Zach Orr, he's the problem. Our defense is bad because of y'all. No. The guy named John Nathan Harbaugh. And no matter how much you try to Band-Aid it up, you still got syphilis.
But you know what? You're right, because Ray Lewis said that there's a communication problem. And when I was watching the game with Unc, I was pointing that out. I was like, look, they just look totally confused out there.
Yeah, they need Verizon.
Get off the AT&T.
You seen them AT&T prices?
Yeah, they high, bro.
Y'all keep that hello. Good. Yeah, we good.
Yeah, I might stay with T-Mobile because of that, man.
Yeah, for real.
Is this Marlowe's last year in Baltimore?
Yes. The podcaster must go. There should only be a few podcasters that we Flex Zone, Raven C, Ing Raven, Simple Tally, Rogue Pod, Lunch Break Hot Take. You can throw in, you know what I'm saying? I can name them all. You can throw in the Flock Rundown. You know what I'm saying? You can throw in the Purple Rain Podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can throw in all of them. But none of them should be named Marlon Humphrey Podcast. Not one of them. Now, once you see that brother right there, I swear if I see him, ooh, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
All right, keep going.
Like, bro, Marlon, bro, you ever seen somebody that just irks you?
Mm-hmm.
That just has a very punchable face?
Yes.
And I mean that, like, you're seeing them and you're like, oh my God, I would just love to uppercut you right in your jaw. I'm not talking like, I'm talking Ken Shoryu Reppa. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm talking flaming fist, dragon fist from the ground up.
You going to jail now?
Yes. You saw that old man, he brought it all the way from the ancestors up. Like that, like, listen, you know what the problem is with him? He's a hardball guy. He honestly believes, like, I'm fine. I'm good. It is what it is. You know what I mean? No big deal. I got this money. I don't like macaroni and cheese. That's how he laughs.
Nah.
Why you not? I'm dead serious. That's how he laughs. You know that, right?
You're correct.
Yeah.
So like his mindset is like, is somebody, look, he's made great plays for us. He has. Have you ever met a player that the antics don't outweigh the production?
Yes.
Marlon Humphrey. The antics have become too loud now. Did you notice how you haven't seen his podcast now, right?
Yeah.
Because he don't want to show himself. He was real proud when we came. Remember when he came out with his head tied with the baby in the background the other day when he went live, right? He was talking about, you know, hard day at the job today, but been through this before, and I'm gonna be all right. Then the next game, what did Pat Mahomes do? That man looked at Marlon Humphrey and said, turn around. Pause. And gave him the business. Yes. Yes. All game long. If anybody faked injuries, Marlon.
Roquan
That man went down and saw his guy pass him again and said, Coach, take me out. Please. What's hurt on you, Marlo? My leg. My leg hurt.
You saw at Roquan too.
Yeah, Roquan too. They jumped right up. Perfectly walked to the ground with my leg. At least Lamar was limping. Like, what are we doing here? That's right, bro. That's why I keep trying to tell people, man. That's why I say what I say when it comes to this stuff. I look at them and I just say, he's gone. There's no way he'll be able to supplant his money. We have 4 guys on the defensive side of the ball making top 10 at their position money. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$200 million man also. And we have the last place defense in the NFL.
For all first and second round picks.
Bro. Yo. You know the crazy thing is next year, they're going to look to get another first round, second round defensive player. They ain't going to do that for the offense, though. They're going to be like, you're good enough.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I can't. Y'all don't understand how my heart. I told y'all before, my heart breaks. It breaks because I'm looking at it like, bruh, y'all be doing it. It's like y'all do this stuff on purpose, like purposely, like trying to break people's heart. Why? Like you saw the play. Forgot the number of the guy where the running back leaks out and nobody follows. And he just has a wide. You know what play I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. I was there. I saw it. I was like, "What are you doing?" David Montgomery, right?
Back-to-back weeks. Yes, it happened versus the Lions too.
Lions,
It happened versus the Lions too. Nobody
And
fought it
this
back.
week-
It go right
This week
around the
with
side.
Chiefs too. Yeah.
It happened against the Chiefs too.
The only embarrassing part with the Lions is that they kept running the same play and could not stop it.
You know how embarrassing that is?
Oh yeah, I was embarrassed.
Listen, are any of you Caribbean?
No.
No.
None of you are Caribbean? Okay, I'm Caribbean. And we play dominoes in the Caribbean, like Jamaica and stuff. They don't play when they play dominoes. And we have an old saying: what you give them for breakfast, you give them for lunch, and you give them for dinner. What that means is you force feed it down their throat until they can stop it. That's what that means. Because in dominoes, we play full set. So it's like first person with none in your hands, right? Wins. And that's been one of the biggest problems with the Ravens. They don't even stay with what works. Like other teams will see what's working, they'll spam it. We'll do stuff that worked and we'll go away from it. The first drive versus the Lions, right? What did we do? Henry, here, play action, there. Zay Flowers, over here. They spread out the ball, hit them all different ways, play action, kept the defense off balance. Why? Because they didn't know if it was a run, they didn't know if it was a pass. Oh, it worked. They didn't do any of that until the third quarter again. And then when we came back, they held them to 3 points. Then we were driving the score. And then they said, Derrick Henry, sit your butt on that bench. What you thought? We were going to let you score?
I think that was the fumble. And then,
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like the Ravens, look, do I believe we can still make the playoffs? Yes. Do I think that Harbaugh needs to go? Yes. But this team needs massive overhaul. The only way we're winning in my projection is if Patrick Ricard is there. And because Patrick Ricard, it's already been shown that he's the second most important player on the offensive side of the ball. It's proven now. It's not something that you could argue. Because of his versatility in the pass pro, because they use him as another offensive lineman for pass pro. So usually they have 6 guys on the line, right?
Yep.
And then in the run blocking, he's taking out 1 or 2 guys by himself every single time. So that means in the run game, that means Derrick Henry hitting his head on the goalpost. In the pass game, nobody's hitting their head against Lamar Jackson's chest. So if Lamar's protected and Derrick Henry's running the ball, that's cookies. No one's going to be able to stop that offense again. But that's only if he can come back from the calf. Right? Right? 4 games. Calf.
Soon to be 5.
About to be 5. Calf. No IR. Calf. Okay. This team be pissing me off, man, but we'll see. I think we will.
Toronto, you got anything?
How much rope does John Harbaugh really have with this team? Because word on the street, he lives pretty close to a fellow executive in the neighborhood. How much rope does he legit have that'll supersede this close relationship he has with this organization?
Look, I'm gonna give you the numbers. Hold on.
Go Google it.
Oh yeah, I'm Googling. I'm gonna give you the exact numbers. I know the exact amount of I measured it out already. So I'm doing the finished equation for the breakdown. Hold on 1 second.
Do your thing, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on.
Man, this is awesome.
Yeah, is it right there? Is it there? Yes. Oh, got it. All right. You would need rope. How much rope he has? 384,400 kilometers, or 238,900 miles long, which is the length of rope that would be needed to go from the Earth to the moon. You're welcome. Already looked it up, guys. That's how much rope he got. I want people don't realize he vacations with them.
Mm-hmm.
Their families eat together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They have Sunday evening meals together. They go to uninhabited islands together. They sunbathe together. That's not me making up anything. That's been documented. They were on the big yacht and went to multiple islands together. That is Bishotti, that is EDC, and that is John Harbaugh.
And
that's documented.
They need to go, GM and coach.
So if you think he don't got rope, once again, if you need the numbers, 384,400 kilometers, which breaks down to 238,900 miles long. That's how much rope he got. Hence why I said at the beginning, see how I bring everything back full circle? The team would pick Harbaugh over Lamar because it's not the team picking, it's Bishotti. Harbaugh does not go to EDC for anything. Harbaugh, there's nobody above Harbaugh in the organization except for EDC. Except for Bishotti. He only answers to Steve Bishotti. He does not answer to EDC. And that's fact. You can look that up.
That was his personal pick after letting go of Brian Billick back in 2007.
EDC has not got to pick his own coach. He hasn't. So when I give the stats, the statistics, the numerics about how much rope he has, I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm being totally factual. Hence the numbers that I gave. Steve Bishotti is a billionaire. Billionaires do not live like how we live. They do not conduct themselves by the rules in which we conduct ourselves with those rules. Money changes things. That ego, he does what he wants, when he wants. If he can say, listen, Bishotti can look us in the face right now and be like, I'll get rid of Lamar and then I'll sell the team. And John Harbaugh will still be the coach. What would y'all say then?
Bro,
what would you say then?
I probably would melt in this chair.
Yeah, that would be some straight up gangster stuff. I'm gonna sell the team, but you still gotta be the coach.
Question. Could anybody tell? I'm gonna ask each one of you. Could anybody tell you anything if you were worth $3 billion?
No.
Nope.
No.
Would you care?
No.
Nope. Could anybody mess up your day?
No.
Your hair appointment?
Nope.
Your grocery schedule?
Definitely not.
No. That's how they think. It goes right back to even when I was full circle. What I was saying about Dallas.
Jerry Jones.
The same thing with Jerry Jones. People don't like. I tell people, put yourself in other people's shoes. If you had $1 billion, sorry, scratch that. If you had $3 billion, how are you acting?
Like Kanye West.
You're welcome.
Like Tony Khan, Byron.
Bro. So Bishotti could do the ultimate. And mind you, a couple years ago it came out that Bishotti was thinking about selling the team.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think he still wants to sell. I think he wants to get one more title and sell. Mm-hmm. And it would be a perfect time for him to sell. Why? Let me tell you why. Because he has that little golden goose that has mahogany skin, fast legs, wears the number 8, comes from Miami for a lot of that area. Yeah. Because he has a quarterback already set, which means the price of the team
goes up.
Yeah. Chef's kiss.
Oh, like the Lakers did with Luka and LeBron.
Yeah, so he can just walk away. Imagine this. When we talk about people walking away from the game, imagine the ultimate gangster walk away. You're a billionaire. You look at your wife, you say, babe, do you know what I need? She's like, what, honey? another $5 billion. Let's sell this. And we just won cookies. You want that other plane that never lands, that's all solar, boo? It only cost $500 million. That's chump change. I made that off of concessions last year. That's what he does. That's what it is. You're going like this. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Do you know how much money they make off concessions?
Yeah.
Jesus,
a ton of money.
Bro, y'all not understand that's how they think. That's why it's not the same for the fans and ownership. If you're worth multiple billions of dollars, and every year, if your team wins or lose, you're making hundreds of millions of dollars. Every year is a Super Bowl for you. You're like, raise the roof. Yeah, baby. Yeah. You're out there doing the electric slide everywhere you go. Listen, let me get them right now. If I knew every year I was going to make multiple hundreds of millions of dollars, nobody could. I walk around just like this. Your foot got chopped off. I'll buy a new one. Car crash. Oh, that kind of hurt. I'll buy the hospital. Get the best care.
The hospital's crazy.
He's right though. You think about losing teams like the Jags, the Browns. I mean, these teams stink. The Bengals is another one. Joe Burrows get killed out there, and they be like, "Yeah, Joe will lead us."
Which one of you are Washington Commanders fan?
Right here,
right there, right?
Yep.
How long were you suffering with that team?
Oh man, since I've been watching football.
You watch football, right? Right? You suffering a long time, right? How much did that team go for when it sold?
Whew, four bills. Four of them.
How much you think a Lamar Jackson led Ravens goes for on the open market?
10.
Yeah.
Babe, you want that diamond the size of a house? Yes, please. I got you, boo. You know what? I know we're gonna wrap up soon, right? I love math, right? So let's do a breakdown, right? I'm gonna show you how crazy life is. Y'all said we'll go for, I don't know, 6 billion, 7 billion. How much do you think the Ravens gonna go for?
I'm gonna say a good 8. Okay.
Good
8.
Like 8? Okay.
Yeah,
so let's say 8 billion.
So the Commanders was the last team to sell to get sold, right? That was 6. So yeah, I'll say 8, 9.
Okay, 8 or 9. $8 billion. You see all them zeros? Ooh,
my heaven. Can't even fit on the calculator.
Can't even fit on the calculator. See that right now? I'm gonna show you how crazy money is. Show how crazy money is. That's $8 billion. Points times. Hold on, let me go back on that. Times. I'm gonna go times 0.04, which is 4%, right? 4% of $8 billion is $320 million. If he decided to say, I'm going to put it all in the bank and I'm just going to live off the interest for 4%, which is low, because that's not like a high yield account. Mm-hmm. That's a low yield account. That's $320 million a year. Mm. After tax, if you live, didn't I say I love math? Mm-hmm. Let's break it down, guys. $320 million. Remember, highest tax bracket is 37%. What you thought? Nitro don't got a brain?
Go ahead, break it down, brother.
Okay, we gonna break it down. Watch. Times by 0.37. Right? Okay, that's 118. That's $118,400,000. Right? Minus 320. That leaves you after tax in Florida $201,600,000 a year.
Good Lord.
A year. And you would have never touched the principal amount. Do you know what you could buy with $200 million a year? Everything. You could buy a country. And you can name it Subtitles. Bashotti land.
Oh my goodness.
That's German. Bro, yeah, bro, like people don't really understand like how crazy, you know what I'm saying? How these things, I'm trying to say, they don't live by the same rules. If I told any of you you'd make $1 million a year, you would be doing backflips through your mom's window with a smile on your face. $1 million a year.
And I do it again.
Exactly. Cut up in everything with a cast. But that's why I said Bashotti, I truly believe Bashotti wants to win it so he can get out. It's the perfect walk away. I got you guys another title. And I get to sell the team for them because it'll never be higher than if they win the title. Think about what a freshly won Super Bowl winning Baltimore Ravens team with a minted new quarterback who is then going to be there for the next 6 or 7 years with an extension is worth. That's why he's pushing. That's why he wants a title. I want a title now. Yeah, so you can get out. Walk away a champion, a winner.
Hopefully, Harbaugh
will be flowing from my eyes if that happens, bro.
What?
Literally.
What could you say? What could you say? Are you gonna be mad?
No.
I'm just gonna tell you, break me off a piece of that funk. yo, hey Billy's, hey Bill, you better throw the Wonder Kid show over there. Throw him a bone. Hey Billy, God, he broke crazy. Yeah.
You got anything, Byron? Is he frozen? I think Byron is frozen.
all that money I'm talking about. He frozen.
You glitched him out.
All that money.
Look at him. Got his face frozen.
Look at him.
Iceman's his new nickname.
I tabbed like crazy. Before we get you out of here, Nitro, will Whitro be returning soon? And who plays in Super Bowl 60?
Listen, hopefully it's the Ravens, even though I don't think they will now. But if I had to guess, I think Philly returns. And we have a rematch. Philly Chiefs.
You think the Tribal Chiefs back?
I think the Chiefs, listen, the Chiefs will beat the Bills again. I'm telling you they will.
Definitely.
They'll beat
Hopefully
the Bills again.
I want us to beat the Bills, man.
And I would love it if we did. But if we're not going, it's definitely going to be the Chiefs again. If it's not the Chiefs and the Chiefs get knocked off before, I'm picking the Chargers.
Oh, Chargers, go.
Real talk. If somehow one of these teams knock off the Chiefs before they get the Buffalo, picking the Chargers to win it all. So not to win it all, but to go to the Super Bowl. And then Philly gets that back to back. And then Jalen now becomes undeniable.
How sick would you be if Buffalo did win? I think I would be extremely sick if they won.
Oh, yeah. You got to be sick of that.
How would I feel? How would I feel? Trying to gauge this. What's that Celine Dion song?
Oh, the one from the Titanic?
Yeah. How did it start again? Do you remember how it started?
I know that my heart will go on.
Remember how somber it started?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Stay.
Oh boy.
Forever you are. I believe that my heart will go on. He had symphony in the back. That's how I'd be feeling. And I'd be on here crying for an hour, at least, on tape. Because let you understand this now. The trolling that would go on, I might have to delete X. Like they haven't won nothing. Thinking about some of the stuff that Dave said. Could you imagine if they finally got one?
Oh my gosh.
It'd be a mess. Bro.
Yeah.
It would be.
That's as bad as the Bengals getting it. I was low key so happy the Bengals didn't get it.
Listen, listen, man. I think
they already talked about Burrow and he just went.
Every day I heard, I just bring my mind back to the Rams beating the Bengals, and a smile just creeps on my face. Creeps on my. Could you imagine if Joe Burrow would have won the title that year?
Oh my god!
I don't want to imagine that
because they already are on Joe Burrow for going to a Super Bowl every time. Oh, he went to a Super Bowl.
They annoyed him.
They supersede him, Josh and Lamar because of that. Oh, you know, Burrow actually went to a Super Bowl though. Can't go back.
And that was my argument with Jalen. Because I said, how you put Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts? Because he went to a Super Bowl. Jalen been to 2 and he won 1, got the Super Bowl MVP, was an all-pro, and came second in MVP voting. But he's better? No.
Well, we know why they say he's better.
Oh yeah, we know. We're not gonna say the reason though.
And I ain't about to sing Titanic again, neither.
Let them know what you're cooking up on your channel, how to keep up with your Nitro, and anything else you want to leave with the people before we let you out of here.
Hey man, y'all please subscribe to the, to the Flex Zone podcast. Give these guys some love. Everyone's trying to grow out here. If I have to say anything else, show them some love. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning on the Wonder King Morning Show. That's about all I got to say, bro.
Nitro,
I'll be there. Appreciate you, brother, man.
I will be there, Nitro. I will be there. Probably, yeah, I'll be there as always.
Oh, and before I leave, I want to apologize because before I was supposed to be on the channel before this, and then the stuff that happened. Yeah,
we understand, brother. We appreciate you, man.
It worked out perfectly, man. This is
where
it worked out the way it's supposed to work out. So
because it's God's plan.
Yes. God's plan.
Well, look, hopefully it's God's plan for us to win this Super Bowl, man.
Hopefully, hopefully. Listen, let me let you understand. I know I gotta go. If we win, I promise you, Bill fans don't want to see me. Bengal fans don't want to see me. Oh, could you imagine winning with them? They'll erase X.
They'll erase it.
They'll erase it. Zim, Alabim. Zim will throw his phone away.
Or the Bengals fan? Oh yeah.
He'll throw it away. I'm telling you.
He would. He definitely would. He talks a lot of trash.
Man,
I be all in the spaces.
Week 1 we had them boys too, man. And that's the whole stat. Lamar 2-4 against the Bills, 1-6 against Pat. Now they just run that to the ground.
Imagine how different we would be looking at the Ravens right now if at least we beat the Bills. Even if we lost the last game like we lost, we wouldn't be looking at the season as we're looking at it right now. Because we know, because even if we went down 2 games, we would already know like they're playing bad right now, but we own the tiebreaker.
You're
we
right.
own the tiebreaker. But now they both own the tiebreaker over us. So only Jesus can save us. God is moving.
But that's the story I want. I want us to get through both teams, man. I'm hoping that.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Get through both of them.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully,
one more time. The one and only Nitro, host of the Wonder King Morning Show.
My good brother, I appreciate you as always, Nitro.
Appreciate you, man. Yes.
Thank you, guys. And remember, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Appreciate you, Nitro.
There it is.
There's Nitro. He's gone. Appreciate him. Make sure you use the link if you haven't already in the chat. Subscribe to him and check him out tomorrow morning. He'll be going live and it'll be lit in the morning. We'll be in there as well. So come vibe out with us in the morning. As Nitro breaks it down as only he can. Appreciate him being here. Worked out perfectly, as you said, Raj. Make sure everybody in the chat hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. And it's time to give out those game ball, not so game balls, where we highlight our studs and we give the low light to our duds. Raj, I will start with you, my guy, as I pull up the scores for this past week. And you can go ahead, my guy.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Where's my therapy? Huh?
Oh.
Where's my therapy at, man?
Oh, you need more therapy? You need more therapy? You need more? Go ahead. You need more therapy?
I mean, if you need to vent, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. My bad.
You need more? Yeah, I got you.
Just a little bit. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with our defensive coordinating.
Wait.
You're talking about the Commanders, by the way.
How you come in here? Wait, no, because he's doing it all like all smooth and cool, all light skinned as he likes to call with me and Brian. No, you know, man. All Terrence Howard like. Well, I don't know, man. Jay and Dan. No, man, this is the flex zone. If you gonna come, put that camera on him. Give him his time. Now say it with your chest.
All right, listen, bro. I don't know what's going on with his defensive coordinating, but I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Joe Witt Jr., step to the red goddamn carpet. Step to the carpet. I'm tired of it. This defense is old. This defense is slow. So why in the hell do you have Bobby Wagner in pass coverage? Why do you have him in coverage against the likes of Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson? What are you doing? Marshawn Lattimore, change your goddamn number because number 2 is only for dogs. Number 2, 0. There's 3 numbers in sports period, but specifically football. Number 0, number 1, and number 2. Those are for dogs only. You one of them ones. If you're 0, number 1, or number 2, there it is. Listen, Lattimore, I can't defend him no more. We got him last year, coming off the injury, the hamstring. All right, cool. We'll wash last season. We had a great year last year. We'll wash your portion of it. Full off season. He changed his number. We come out, and it is the exact same. It's the exact same. I am very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. I don't understand. He's not him. And Byron, you know that's my guy from the Ohio State. That's my guy. But he is not it no more. Crazy enough, our best defensive back, our best corner is a rookie. Trey Amos. He's our best rookie right now. I mean, not our best, not our best rookie, our best defensive back. I don't want to see Marshawn Lattimore on nobody's number 1 receiver anymore. Absolutely not. What am I watching? Lattimore.
That's crazy.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Joe Witt Jr., you don't make adjustments. You are not putting the defenders in the best positions to win. And you are called to the carpet. You are officially called to the carpet. We can't deny it no more. Without our QB1, without our QB1 and without our wide receiver 1, we still put up 27 points. Still put up 27 points. This Atlanta Falcons offense put up donuts last week. Donuts against the Carolina Panthers. And you give up 34 points because Bobby Wagner, out of breath, running behind number 7. Like Bijan Robinson is not the guy for the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix, best game of his career, 313 passing yards. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I am very, very disappointed. I don't know if Dan Quinn is going to take over play calling duties. I doubt it. But folks got to get it together. Folks absolutely have to get it together. Can't play zone, can't play man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Lattimore, I think his days are numbered here. Joe Witt Jr., if we continue to give up 30 points a game, your days will be numbered here as well. You know who he reminds me of? Eric Bieniemy, except on defense.
Oh God, not him.
That's who he reminds me of. No adjustments. That don't make any adjustments. His pride and his, I don't know if it's his pride and ego involved. But bro, make changes. I'm tired of saying it's the same play. You put whoever's on Marshawn Lattimore, put him in motion. Put him in motion, have him come back out. It's an out route. Marshawn Lattimore can't do nothing with it. The Packers did it. The Falcons did it. Everybody's watched film. The film is out. Marshawn Lattimore, the days of you trailing the number 1 receivers is done. It's absolutely done.
Got Commissioner Silva in the building.
Commish, what's up, man?
What up, man?
Hey, what Nitro do earlier when he said we all go through this, man? He said when Commissioner said that you can catch the highlights if you're not gonna pay the price.
He told
Go
you to
Google it. Go Google it.
Oh, man, he dropped so many gems, man. I gotta go back and watch this again, bro. That joke was
yeah. I'm getting text messages now, man. People loved it, man. That's my guy.
I love Nitro. Nitro is fantastic, man. But you said not game ball, not so game ball. Let me do this quickly because I know Byron is a little tired, So my not so game ball goes to it goes to the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Oh, they're falling apart before their quarterback, bro. And it is lovely. I'm loving it. 28-3, got a straight beat down by the Denver Broncos. It's over for Cincinnati. Their season is done completely. And it's not gonna get any better from this either. So they get my not so game ball as a staff and collection of players and
as a crew.
So yeah, they stink. But my game ball, I hate to say this because it's true, but it got to go to the Patrick Mahomes and them Chiefs, bro. Yeah, Pat Mahomes laid belt to ass to the Ravens. I was sick to my stomach when he was, throwing that rock around, doing this little thing like he likes to do, licking it like that. I'm like, bro, it's over, bro. It's over. And yeah, man, Thornton and Brown and God, Xavier Worthy looks so amazing, bro. He was killing out there.
Oh my gosh. And Marquise Brown scored.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
No.
So yeah, or as D would call him, Dundalk Brown, but that's another story. Yeah, man, the Chiefs get my game ball, bro. They was excellent. So there you go.
Jersey Dre, go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna give my not so game ball to the Buccaneers. Not only was it their first loss of the season, but previously they had beaten the Eagles. The record against them recently was 1-4. Remember, they had beat them in the playoffs before, and then the Eagles, went on to win the Super Bowl the following year. But the Buccaneers, man, they just threw that away. They to me, I think they could have beaten the Eagles, but they defended champs and they did what they did out there. So not so game ball to the Bucks, but my game ball has to actually go to the Chicago Bears. 800 wins, only second behind the Green Bay Panthers. We were talking about whether or not this marriage between Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson was going to work, and thus far, it's starting to seem like it's turning around. They seem like they're picking it back up on the offensive side. Won a close game, 25-24 on the road. Got to give my hats off to them.
Mark, which soundbite you talking about? This one?
This is culturally inappropriate.
Okay. Cravante, start low and high.
I'm gonna go right back to the Falcons and Commanders game. Do y'all know that this week the Falcons was the only team in the NFC South to win, and the Commanders was the only team in the NFC East to lose? These bastards.
Yes.
And of course, we saw how last night ended. That's why I said, lost, because the Cowboys actually tied, which is should be we probably should be another not so game ball, because gosh, we hate ties. But because now that was kind of the game where did Jerry Jones win or did Micah Parsons win, and then they end up with a tie. So it's like what
it's like wrestling, Cravante, where you get the time limit draw.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Oh, and let me add. Let me add to that, because I told you my cousins from the DC area traveled to Atlanta for that game. How dare y'all? How dare y'all lose that game?
Our number one quarterback and wide receivers out. What you thought was gonna happen?
I had Marcus Mariota. He's decent.
There you go, Mark.
So I would not have picked it again. You go to that just in case they do lose. You party in Atlanta with that lineup. That's not a game you go solely for the Commanders. Game ball, man. I hate to say this. Because it's a young guy from my division, but Jackson Dart came in that thing and had New York on fire, man. It's very unfortunate that his top target is unfortunately gone for the year. But Jackson Dart really provided a spark for the New York Giants and got a win. Got their first win against the Chargers, and also in turn gave the Chargers their first loss. So big ups to Jackson Dart. We knew his time was coming, but I didn't think it was going to happen in September. But it is what it is. But for this week, he definitely gets the game ball.
Do you realize coming into that game that the Colts and the Eagles, who both have former Giants players, the quarterback and the running back, were 6-0 before Dart got that? So now between Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, they're standing at 7-1. So that whole Dart situation, we'll see how it continues and plays out. But that's wild that Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley's teams were undefeated before Dart got there.
Right. That's
that whole You seen that in the stands? That whole Indiana Jones look.
Yes.
Real quick, not so game ball, Cravante. I told you all week Oregon was going to beat Penn State. James Franklin now 4-26 against top 10 teams.
I would have picked.
Includes a 1-15 mark
well,
against top 5 opponents.
Damn.
At Penn State, 1-13 against Ohio State and Michigan.
Byron, I thought that would have been a closer game, bro. I was disappointed, man.
But congrats to Alabama, though. You want to get our people a roll tide? For
Where my man? Where my man's at? He ain't even here to do.
I am here. Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Roll
Tide. There you go.
Appreciate it. Let's get to week 5, ladies and gentlemen, and let's look quickly at the standings if I can get there. Let's see here. I want that. As we can see, bada bing, bada boom. As you can see, look at Raj in first place, 47 and 16, killing it right now in the pick. So there you go, up there with D. And as you scroll down, see the others. Javante 13th. There you go. And I'm one game behind you, my guy.
Hey now.
Dre, I don't know if you got the standings on you.
My name is weird on there. It doesn't show my changed name.
Well, what is your name on it?
Is your name Rico Suave on there?
I'm not doing as good.
5, y'all ready? Thursday, 49ers, Rams, NFC West, second week in a row. Rams, 5.5-point favorites. Hold on. Dre, I think you speak for all of us.
The Rams.
Hey Dre, look at this. Look. Mark, you hip.
Nah, never that, man. Never that. Because if that's the case, I'd be winning like Roman Reigns every year.
No, I'm definitely picking the Rams. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Rams are really cooking right now, man.
Yeah.
Bowers doing the robot.
Bro, I was just about to say, I got that.
I think he's saying Minnesota out of Cleveland.
He got to be.
Yeah.
I'm picking Minnesota. By the way.
Yeah. Gosh, man, Carson Wentz Carson Wentz turned into the old Wentz, man.
Man, I can't believe the Vikings lost that goddamn game against the Steelers.
Me too.
And I'm actually nervous because this is in the dog pound.
That's in London.
No, it's in London.
It's London joint.
Yeah. The Vikings are still out the country.
Okay. Because if this was in Cleveland, I might have been tempted.
No, I'm not tempted.
But I'm gonna give Minnesota one more chance.
So is Flacco still starting?
Yes. They haven't made the quarterback change yet.
We might see Dylan Gabriel. We might see Dylan Gabriel.
Shador might have he should be the starter, but he might have cost himself some time, man, with them wild comments.
He can't help it. He's a Sanders, bro.
Well.
He's a Sanders.
I was like, God damn it, man. I was like, man, if you can just lay low and let them continue to stink up the joint. Nope. He just had to put his chest out there.
Don't go on that one. I mean, all Vikings. I'm sorry, Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings.
Yeah, I guess.
Raiders, Colts. We all going Colts. Wow, Colts.
Yeah, I'm going Colts. They got rebound.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Gino and them Raiders, man, but I can't even see the Raiders.
Jackson Dart returns home to play the
Jackson Dart, man. We'll go with the Giants on this one.
Crazy thing is that New Orleans is actually favored in this game.
Crazy.
They are. Well, actually, no. Well, and on ESPN, they picking the Giants.
Well, probably because Dart is starting now. Because
I'm picking. I know there's no Malik Neighbors no more, but I'm going with Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I'm going to New York as well. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I can't pick the Saints. Cowboys, Jets.
Cowboys.
Just can't get right, bro. I feel so bad for our boy Tom.
Cowboys.
Aaron Glenn, man, he this is the job he chose, bro. I don't know.
Hopefully he makes it through a year. He might get fired.
Yeah, he remember he was mad. I saw that Instagram Joe you put up, bro. It was like he was dancing. He was like
look, him and Justin Fields,
and lost.
Justin Fields, we were up there talking about how he needs to get a chance and why he didn't get the start in with the Steelers. Now we see why the Steelers cut him and Russ. They was like, nah, we can't do this.
I think third most quarterback since 2008 or something for the Jets, so they can't get the quarterback position right. Until they get that right, they will never get right.
Yeah,
Broncos, Eagles. Going Eagles.
Yep.
Eagles, yeah.
Dolphins,
I'm picking
Panthers.
all the NFC East teams. What is going on?
No Tyreek Hill, probably.
Well, I mean, I trust Tua more so than I trust Bryce Young. So I'm going Dolphins.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know.
What's the weather?
76 with rain, it looks like.
Ooh, here go one though. Here's one that you got.
I do not know who I'm picking for that game. Give me the.
Damn, this is a hard one.
Panthers have gotten blown out in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, and then Miami, we don't really know what we getting with Miami, but unfortunately, I think I'll choose Miami. Miami should be a better team than Carolina, so I'm gonna just go with the default. I'm gonna do the Colin. I'm gonna do the Colin Coward. Go with the better quarterback.
Texans, Ravens.
Everybody's going with Miami, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling with Baltimore in this one, but it scares me, man.
Yeah, if Lamar plays, I'm going Baltimore.
I'm rolling with the Texans. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm with Byron. It really depends on Lamar. If Lamar is playing,
I'm going with the Texans. I'm going with the Texans too.
I don't think he's playing. I'm be honest. I don't think he's playing. He's next.
If there's no Lamar, I'm picking him then. Titans, Cardinals. I mean, come on.
Cardinals.
Ooh, this will be a good one. 3-1 against 3-1. Buccaneers, Seahawks.
Yeah, everybody's one of them. But
I'm rolling with the Seahawks.
Yes,
I'm going with the Seahawks too. It's in Seattle.
Me too. Seattle.
Lions, Bengals. Damn.
Why would I ever pick the Bengals?
Detroit is putting belt to ass on the Bengals.
Commanders,
Chargers.
I'm sorry, Kravon.
I'm gonna go Chargers. Yeah, Chargers.
Ain't no sorry.
I think, and then JD5 is kind of up in the air. So yeah, I'm going Chargers too.
Man, this game is in California. Them DC boys about to show up and show out.
Are you picking the Commanders?
Oh man, no, I said it's in LA. I already know it's.
You mean the Chargers?
No, they coming. They definitely coming out. First of all, it's going to be a bunch of different fans there. You know how LA get down.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, they gonna lose. They gonna be too messy living it up.
Buffalo's gonna win.
Yeah, Bills and Chiefs.
Buffalo, yeah. I don't even know why this is a Sunday night game.
Time for the Chiefs to get right.
It's Josh Allen quarter.
Falcons,
Bears,
more
Packers,
Chris
Steelers
Collinsworth sucking him off.
Whoa.
And this is your weekly reminder. The road to the Super Bowl in the AFC will be going through Buffalo as they will move to 5-0 this week. So there you have it.
And then the Chiefs right after on Monday night against the Jags. Man, Chiefs, tribal Chiefs.
Yikes.
All right, Kavante, you ready to get goofy and get out of here?
I guess.
Of course. Something wrong here.
Stupid. Just stupid. Well, now that's goofy. Jam. Oh, jam.
Man. Welcome, good people, to Goofies of the Week, sponsored by the Flex Zone. Appreciate you guys for giving me a little bit of time to let me tell the good people what I thought was goofy this week. You know, when goofiness comes about, we deal with all levels of it: high, low, in between, in the middle, all that stuff. But in particular, and there's been quite a few goofy things that have been, going on. But one thing that I personally do not care for, and I don't think anybody on this panel cares for, any competitor of any sort, whether you play sports, play dominoes, Uno, spades, or whatever. You know what we hate? Ties. We hate ties, guys. We hate it. And I ain't talking about the things you put on the suit. No, we're talking about ending the game with the same damn score. Especially when it's on a Sunday night, prime time. You got the nerve to allow this game to end in a tie. I don't know what needs to happen, but no. I do know what needs to happen. Ties need to go away. Ties should not be a thing. There should be something in place where a winner is determined. I don't care if they do what is it, a kickoff. A kickoff. We go 50 yards. We go from 50 yards. Each kicker gets an opportunity to make one. We go to 55. We go to 60. We go to 65. I don't know, but to end a game like that game was about 4 hours, and I felt like we were robbed. It was 4 hours, and I felt like we were robbed. And it was a great game, really good game. Terrible ending. Terrible ending. It was just like a lot of those Raj those old HBO shows. HBO shows just had a weird way of ending terribly,
like Insecure
or The Sopranos.
Yeah, I was gonna say The Sopranos is the famous one.
just yeah, but HBO
Insecure was with the ending, but The Sopranos, that was just horrible.
HBO show had a weird way of like.
Oh, man, and then don't forget the other show too. Winter is Coming.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones ended bad too. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about HBO shows, but it's like, hey man, we're gonna have a great show, amazing show. We're gonna have all this viewership. We are gonna put eyes to the screen. It's gonna be so great, but we're gonna piss everybody off. We're gonna find a way to piss everybody off. And I think on Sunday Night Football, that is what happened. That game was great, pretty much from beginning. Well, it was kind of rocky in the beginning. Packers scored twice, but once the Cowboys blocked the extra point and took it for 2 points, then things started to flip, and and then things started to shift. Momentum shifted. But we have to stop doing this. Regular season games, we need to treat it like a playoff game. There's no ties. We have to find a winner. We have to find a winner in all this. And I just thought that was a terrible ending to a outstanding game. And they kept showing Michael Parsons and they kept showing Jerry Jones. Michael Parsons made a great great play sacking Dak Prescott before he was able to reach the end zone, forcing them to kick a field goal. And we just kept seeing Jerry Jones. He was happy, then he was sad, then he was goofy, and it was just like we was talking about earlier. Jerry Jones don't really care. He claimed he do, but he really don't care. But I think he really wanted this win because it was Michael Parsons. And for this saga to end, well, I'm sure the saga is going to continue, but for this round to end in a tie is absolutely absurd. There should be no games during the regular season or the playoffs that should end in a tie. There needs to be something in place where a winner is awarded, like a team is awarded victory. Again, I just threw out the idea of a kickoff. I don't know, but something needs to happen. Maybe do a little college sprinkle where, all right, y'all have to go for 2 or something like that. But ending in a tie is absurd, absolutely absurd, and a little childish, in a way, and absolutely goofy. But look at this. And we're not promoting violence here. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely, definitely don't want to promote that. But come on now. In the spirit of
This is culturally inappropriate.
In the spirit of competition, we need a winner. We absolutely need a winner. Them boys played a game and a quarter and have nothing to show for it. Y'all know my line. There's a thin line between goofy and great. and I don't know if it's the teams or if it's the NFL, but they all on the wrong end of it. They have to do better.
Gosh, something wrong here.
Just stupid. Stupid. Jam. Oh, jam.
Yeah.
Well, now that's goofy.
One more time, let's put our hands together, show some love to the one and only Nitro, the Wonderkin Show, for stopping by, showing some love as always. Check out Nitro, click the link down below, show him some love. He'll be live tomorrow morning, breaking it all down. Speaking of tomorrow, we got playoff baseball starting. I'll be live talking about it tomorrow before the first game gets started. And Dre,
Yeah, that's an early one. 1 o'clock playoff game.
Baseball all day. Baseball all day during the playoffs, Dre. With the wild card round, you know. Episode 508, what can the people expect?
Man, it's a lot happening in the sports world. You got WNBA playoffs. You still got college football, Major League Baseball playoffs right now, football, NFL football, and then soon starting as well. The NBA is coming. It's a lot happening right now in the sports world. And then, of course, you know, what's happening in professional wrestling. So a lot's happening.
Jersey Dre, one half of the founding fathers, the executive producer. The other half of the founding fathers, Captain of the Goofy Ship, senior producer, and the commander lawyer, Cravante Bebe. We'll keep rolling this week as we get ready to hit to LA for the Commanders and Chargers. Night.
Yeah, so we'll get on that in a couple of days, preferably Thursday. We'll go over the preview. I'll give my my keys to the game, what the Commanders need to do to capture a victory in LA. And yeah, we'll go over the injury report. What do I think needs to happen in order for them to win? Check it out on Thursday, and of course we'll do a post game. We have the late game this go round. I think our game's at 4:25. So we'll do a post game probably around 7:30.
Yes, sir. Big rise out to people know what to do in the chat. Shout out to Ashley Shelton. She been here all night, Rod. She was with us watching Raw. She was here with Nitro. So shout out to her. She's in the Nitro trade every morning. So big shout out to you, Ashley. Just wanted to shout you out.
Shout out to the Nitro gang. Shout out to Nitro himself.
Word.
I'm glad everybody that came through. Usually be on his streams in the morning. I'll be on there in the morning, goofing around in the chat. It was an amazing show today, man. Today was a great show. It helped calm me down a little bit. I mean, I wasn't upset. I was a little. I wasn't angry, but it was a depressing type of day, if you know what I mean. After watching that butt whooping that we caught yesterday, so having Brother Nitro come in, and pretty much lay the foundation of what needs to be done with the Baltimore Ravens. It was a great show, man, and appreciate that, man. I appreciate that good brother. So hats off to Nitro. Great guest. But if you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. We do Monday shows every Monday, Raw. We do NXT, AEW on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Previews, like Cravante said, Commanders and Ravens, and watch along, pay-per-views, all kinds of stuff, man. Maryland football. We do all that good stuff. So please check us out. Hopefully we open up some eyes to a new audience, and hopefully we could continue to keep growing. So shout out to everybody that came through again. Like I said before, hopefully this ain't the last time you come through. But once again, hats off to Nitro, man, for coming through and showing us a lot of love.
Appreciate it. Big Raj on social media, making the streams pristine as always. We'll do it again next week. Same time, same place, same channel as always. Like I said, tomorrow we will do a baseball preview tomorrow morning, early afternoon. Got the playoffs, breaking it down, give you my predictions, how I feel about it, some interesting matchups, talk some Orioles, and a massive collapse by the multi-billion-dollar Mets. So that will be interesting. NXT tomorrow, Invasion is coming. However you feel about that, NXT and TNA, AEW on Wednesday. We got Commanders preview with Cavante on Thursday. Maryland preview on Thursday or Friday. Ravens preview on probably Friday, and Maryland football postgame. Undefeated Maryland returns home after the bye, looking to get to 5-0. So we'll see there. We got a postgame for that. And Sunday we do it with the Ravens postgame and Commanders postgame show. Once again, thank you, Brother Nitro, for being on the show. Appreciate you. Go check him out at the One Nicken Show. And as always, the only place giving you sports how you want it, fellas.
When you need it.
Throw your ones up, acknowledge us, head to the sports podcast table. Shout out everybody in the chat. Thank you for watching. Go check out Nitro's channel right there in the link down below if you're watching on X. Come on over to YouTube, vote on the poll. And as always, hit the subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. Cost you nothing. Hit the bell. Leave a comment this far. We rock out each and every day here on the channel. Lots of content to get lost into. Promise you'll love it. Super chat, Cash App, social media, the Flex on One. We're putting the kids to bed, everybody. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Shout out to Mark. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, all of the Nitro gang. Raven C, I saw you in the chat, brother. We got to get you back on the show. We'll make that happen. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We gone. Putting the kids to bed. Thank you for bringing in your Tuesday with us on the last day of September. Everybody, good night. Thank you for watching. Peace. Yes.